runs through your mind when Tobey picks up that second foul on Saturday and you know you're about to head in?
Just being mentally prepared. I knew it was going to be a physical, tough game playing in Alabama environment. I was just mentally preparing myself when I saw that. I'm going to go in here. I just got to, do my thing, be strong, physical. And I thought I did that.
Seeing Santi draw up the play in the huddle, I mean, what is that like a normal thing for you guys to see? And when that happened, was it like natural, or does he do that?
That's the first time he's drawn it up.
Yeah.
But what's it called? He talks about what to do all the time in plays. I'm saying, Coach, hey, let's do this, and he'll draw it up. But seeing Santi do that, it was awesome. I mean, just watching it happen, and Coach was totally okay with it because Santi knows what he's doing. Been here 5 years. He probably still remembers the plays that he ran as a freshman, and he does it like that. And it was just so sick to watch, and just seeing how Coach was totally locked in on it, saying, yeah, I'll do that. And we executed it, and it was just super sick.
What does it say about y'all as a team that you're able to win in such a tough environment when Dalton, isn't at his best?
It just shows that we got so many winning factors. Shaq played an awesome game for us. I thought as a team we just did a great job, just staying connected throughout the whole thing. We went through some ups and downs. We had Jones had that and one, which was huge for us. And we just kept growing on that. The game just kept having that energy, and it just turned out great for us.
JP, what's it like being a young guy when you see the second half, things aren't really going your way, and it seems like the vets just are like, we're just not going to lose?
Yeah.
What impression does that make on you?
Honestly, I'm just there to, when we get into those media timeouts and they're all sitting down, sometimes a little frustrated, just give them a nice little tap on the back saying, yo, keep doing your thing. And just keep picking them up, because sometimes it can be a little rough out there. Like we went through a little stretch where we were up, I think 9 or something, and then they came back and they were up by a little bit, and we went to that timeout a little frustrated. But we were in there, me, Cam, Cade, the rest of the team just tapping on everyone saying, hey, we got this. We're built different, and it showed. And I feel like just being there for them is just the biggest thing.
What's your assessment on Josiah Jordan-James at that 5 spot being the center watching him play?
It was awesome. He had 14, 13 rebounds. At the end of the game, I gave him a big hug. I said, thank you. That was just an amazing thing. And just seeing him at the 5, never really seen that before. But I thought it was sick.
How tough is it for a post defender in a physical game like that to defend at an elite level without falling in foul trouble?
It's definitely rough. At the beginning, it didn't really go our way for fouls wise. Jonas picked up 2, Toe picked up 2, I picked up 1. But we talked about that at halftime. It's rough to do that. In the second half, I thought post defense wise, we did a great job. They had a couple dunks in the first half off of drop offs from post, and then after that, I don't think they had any more drop off dunks, just because we talked about it at half. But yeah, it's definitely challenging.
How much do you and Cade lean on each other day to day, just both being freshman forward and trying to figure this thing out?
Every day. Yesterday was a rough one. We played defense, I think, for a whole hour straight, and we were looking at each other like, man, what's this? What's about to happen? And so we lean on each other all the time. Both picking each other up when we need to, and it's one of my best friends, and we just keep leaning on each other every day.
You talked about Santi doing that play in the huddle, but what's it been like in practices with him this year? And that same kind of treatment toward everyone of coaching and teaching?
He definitely shows hard love in practice. If you mess up on something, he's going to get in your face and say, yo, don't do that again. It's happened to me a couple times, especially. But he definitely shows, in practice, he picks up the clipboard sometimes, says, yo, do this, do that. And especially him and Josiah, just because they've been here for so long, and just know how I never said that. How Coach Barnes, does the offense. And they've been through it. They've been through the hard times, the low times, and they just know what they're doing.
What's the biggest thing you've learned from Jonas this season?
Just how hard being a big man is in this league. It's just a big, strong league for bigs. You got so many great bigs in this league. Just the pace, especially. Pace is also extremely tough. You go extremely fast every single possession. You got to get up on screens. You got to, pick and roll situations. There's so many different stuff that he's got to learn from. He's just done a great job with that, especially on the defensive side. You know, making sure I get up in my spots, making sure I'm up to touch on ball screens, all sort of different things, and he's just been an amazing mentor.
What do you remember about that South Carolina loss?
Honestly, just the locker room. We were all in there very upset about it. You know, they played a great basketball game, and now we're just ready for this next one.
Anything else for JP? All right, thanks everyone.
Thanks, JP.
Thank you.